Hello everyone. So this question has been asked over and over again, and it is, I believe, I'm not really saying that this is a fault from Atlassian. This is how Jira works, and maybe it is not massively clear, and maybe there should be something done about it. So the question is about finish to finish relationship between a task in Jira. Now, when you create a dependency in Jira and you want to have this as, when you link two issues together, you have the option to create a dependency, and which is not really a dependency, to be honest, because it is not really enforced. It is more like a type of link. So you can always say issue 1 is linked to issue 2, and the link type is blocks or blocked by. So when you use blocks, something like blocks, it will appear as a dependency in your timeline view. And maybe if you're using advanced roadmap, then of course this link will be used when the work is scheduled. Now the thing is that blocks link type, if you're using, let us say, advanced roadmap, and if you're using, because in the advanced roadmap there is an option, sequential scheduling or sequential dependencies, you will basically, you can actually treat this link type as a finish to start. So basically when issue 1 is finished, then only you can start issue 2. But again, even if you do this, Jira is not really going to enforce something on that particular issue unless you do some automation, or unless you basically, Jira won't really do anything, because that is not how Jira works. Those issues are, to be honest, in a way independent. If you are on data center, you can probably add some condition on the transition, but on Jira Cloud it is a bit difficult doing these things. You can still add a condition, but the thing is, these are just links, and some type of links. Issue linking is bidirectional, and and by the way, I made this video, I believe, a couple of years back, where I explained advanced roadmaps, finish to finish dependency, and of course, in this particular video, I'm just talking about sharing how you can change the option to sequential or concurrent based on what you need. So I think if you're trying to do something like finish to finish, where you want one task to finish, so when you have finish to finish dependency, though both the tasks should finish, I guess, at the same time. I think that is how it works. Anyways, and these things can be done very nicely and easily using MS Project. And a lot of people actually who come to Jira are looking for that capability, which is fine. We know that Jira can't do that. Not a problem at all, but it's more about knowing. Now, what I think can be done, basically here we are trying to say that one issue is linked to other issue, but you can't really, or you basically should be finishing at the same time. So I think it's more about how you manage the work. Maybe you can link those two issues together. Maybe create your own dependency type, I guess, F, whatever you want to call it. I think that might work, and make sure both the tasks have the same due date or whatever end date that you're using. So that might work. It will work. You just need to manage it. But it won't really appear as a typical finish to finish dependency when you're looking at the roadmap or Gantt chart. I know there are some plugins that can do that, or apps, but still, at end of the day, Jira is a configurable tool. It is a bit flexible, and I don't really recommend using an app just for like a small part. I don't really think it's like a huge thing. You can live with this, or live without it. Live without this feature of not having finish to finish dependencies in Jira. And I thought I'll make this video. I've made this like a similar video in the past, but that was focused on advanced roadmaps, because the question was how to enable concurrent scheduling. Basically, if you have dependencies, maybe you want advanced roadmaps to schedule the work concurrently. or sequentially based on what you're looking for. All right, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.